without form, and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. And God said,
We got a picture as far as sync and all that.
Okay. Okay, we're just picking it up at 3 o'clock on our screen. Okay. It's moving up toward 1 o'clock and in toward the center. Keep it going in that direction. Okay. Looking better. You're holding up about 1 to 2 o'clock. Looking better. Just a little more in that same direction. You're down at 3 o'clock now. We see about half of what you see. Too much. It's disappearing at our 5 o'clock. Now it's coming back. It's half off screen at our 2 o'clock. And it's disappeared off to our 3 o'clock.
Before the plant could become a reality, most of the problems of materials, sizes, shapes, and workable arrangements had to be solved. This chamber, 150 feet long, is used for auxiliary equipment such as the primary water pressurizer and the pressure relief system. This is the canal area for underwater handling of irradiated fuel, with facilities for core disassembly and temporary storage of used fuel. This is one of the two similar boiler chambers. A concrete shield separates the two loops within it, permitting access to an inactive loop while the plant is operating. The thick walls of ordinary reinforced concrete provide effective neutron and gamma shielding. Their thickness averages 5 feet. At the heart of the plant is the reactor, inside a 38-foot sphere topped by a 18 feet in diameter. The pressure vessel is over 10 feet in diameter and 33 feet high. Within it, of course, is the fuel and the... This required reactive physics analysis and thermal and hydraulic calculations. Mechanical design studies and investigations of fuel element configurations and materials were also being made.
The sampling device is getting ready to start. We've now started taking the samples. Here you go, 1 minute, and then we'll fire up the machine.
so worried. You know, first time I met her, we've been together. I tell her all the time before I met her, I was living in a cave. I couldn't even take care of myself, and I'm so glad that she taught me to be a human being, because I was a caveman before I met her. So when somebody has been in your life and you wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning, at 2 o'clock in the morning, just normal stuff, they not there. When I come home, there's nobody here but me. All of this was for her. This is hers. And it's empty without her. There were nights that I just prayed and prayed and prayed that she just make it to the next day. Just make it to the next day. Just make it to the next day. But I would hold her hands and ask her, you know, if you hear me, squeeze my hand. And my wife has been through hell and back. And I really think that the only thing that kept her was
Glad to have you here. Come along and I'll show you around. I'm right proud of this installation you're about to see. But not being a millionaire, I could never have done this on my own. The surplus equipment Mars issued was what made it all possible. They supplied most of the equipment, some of the hardware, and we supplied countless hours and much elbow grease. Well, here we are. I mentioned time and elbow grease. It took nearly 3 years to complete this project, working mostly with hand tools, block and tackle, putting it together piece by piece and bolt by bolt. Oh, I had some help, some of the neighbors, and ham friends who took an interest in the project. Along the way, I must have worn out 2 or 3 pairs of work gloves, plus many drill bits, and most of my wife's patience. I worked on the project in my spare time, weekends, vacations, whenever I could. Actually, the major components of this installation came from 3 different military systems. The main tower structure, weighing more than 10 tons, was from an FPS-3 radar. The power pedestal was from yet another radar. And the 18-foot diameter dish came from Fort Monmouth, New Jersey, where it was used in the UHF circuit. To make them work together, I had to make some modifications. I built this stub tower to raise the dish high enough to clear the platform when aimed at the horizon. I used tubular steel obtained from a nearby junkyard to make the supporting framework for the dish. And the counterweights are ordinary grease drums filled with steel-reinforced concrete. It took a lot of planning and some experimenting, but we got it to working. A space-age antenna built on a shoestring. One main area of experimentation has been our moon bounce project, bouncing Morse code signals off the moon and back to Earth. Some hams at the Big Dish in Arecibo, Puerto Rico recorded some of these signals, sent from here to the moon and back. And now we'll let you hear how they sounded. That rushing sound in the background is just the noise of deep space. Using only 300 watts of power, the signal was traveling nearly 500,000 miles through space at the speed of light.
Don't drop the camera. Hey man, let's go for a joyride.
Don't hit that guy.
Look at that. You know, one won't be real fast and real slow.
Going to the mall. Bored. We are bored. It is Sunday afternoon, November the something 12th. Yeah, he's right. Crap.
Camera clicking.
I don't in my car. I take it over to somewhere.
Wait a minute.
Way out near the crater's crest. A blind and stupid clump of flesh found a chance and made a mess, reaching in to steal the mind, love and time of she divine, while cryptic serve the secret twine. Hard work now has been refined, just to glimpse something sublime. Tried so hard to fix her head, but gave instead a deed unsaid, a simple debt, another thread. Back towards home, the two were sent, with plodding flesh, their anger bent. Good ocean caught, what can't repent. So now we keep these nasty habits, kept between distorted brackets, sheltered from the light-made lattice. Our girl has observer status.